I've been seeing some TikToks saying that you don't need anything else in 2026. You just need to be a good steward of the blessings that God has already given you. And I want to talk about how hard it was for me to be a good steward when I was going through a shitty financial time. My husband and I had to give up our second car. He was working 6 nights a week at a restaurant. I was pregnant and I waitressed literally until my due date. I literally started TikTok complaining about these things. But at that time, I just really shifted my mindset into this gratitude mindset. I did eventually become a good steward of the blessings I had because that's all I really had in the end. I was like, I have to focus on the big picture. But it was not easy, okay? And when we live in a digital age like this where you just have access to everybody's lives, of course, I'm thinking like, why did they get that and I didn't? Blah, 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 blah. That is poison to your soul. Absolute poison to your soul. And honestly, God is not going to continue to usher these blessings into your life with that mentality. Like, that has to leave your body. It's so bad for you. And it's also just like kind of, in a way, I feel like you're questioning God. Like, at the end of the day, it's really not your business why somebody else got something and you didn't. It's just like, you have to trust the plan kind of thing. And for context, I was a super broke pregnant waitress, and then my husband and I eventually, over the course of a year and a half, were able to rectify everything, and we were able to pay off $70,000 worth of debt. I was able to start a business, and we were able to just do so much good. But who's to say if I would have gotten that money beforehand that I would have used it to pay off my debt, would have been responsible with it. And I feel like I genuinely cared so much about receiving this blessing because God had broke me down and built me back up. Anyway, sometimes I think it's hard for us to be a good steward when we feel like our back is against the wall and we feel like God is not seeing what we're going through. But I just want you to know that that is the furthest thing from the truth. And I am huge. I am such a believer in taking everything as a season, because I think sometimes life will just swallow you whole if you don't. It's serious, but it's not so serious. Like, I wish I could have gone back and told myself that, because I would just fall into like a ball on the floor and cry my eyes out every night after I put my toddler to bed, because I was pregnant and I just felt like a failure and a loser. And like, I never would have, I could have never foreseen how this would have played out in the end, right? Because it's not my plan, because I'm just a human. You know what I'm saying? So don't question other people's blessings. I feel like I run into people all the time and they're like, oh, like, I can't believe they got that, this, that, and the other. I'm like, skirt, not me. Not me. I can believe every blessing everybody else has, because it's not my business. It's not my business. And I would be lying if I said sometimes I'm not giving somebody the side eye. Like, if you have a Toyota Sienna, I will probably block you because I don't want to give you the evil eye. I want one so bad to have a more family-friendly vehicle after we gave up a second car last year. But you know what I'm getting at. Like, it's not healthy. It's not good for your soul. And when you focus on yourself and you just feel this overwhelming gratitude for what you have, God will open those doors, okay? I don't know. Okay, I'm accidentally hosting a dinner for 13 people because my husband's family's in town, and my in-laws, their air conditioning went out, and we live in Florida and it's 85 degrees. So I'm hosting in my little teensy tiny apartment, but I'm grateful. I'm super excited to have family over, and I will talk to you guys later.